Now, the National Coloured Congress leader and Member of Parliament, Fadiel Adams, is expected to appear in a Durban court on charges related to a high-profile murder case of an ANC Youth League leader, Sindiso Makatqa. Now, police yesterday arrested Adams for allegedly interfering with investigations into the murder of the former ANC Youth League leader, and that attack happened in 2017. Adams was arrested after allegedly delaying handing himself over to the authorities following a directive to report to the nearest police station after an arrest warrant was issued. Now, for more on this matter, we're joined by Fadiel Adams' attorney, Bruce Hendricks. Bruce, thanks so much for your time and welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Sakina. Morning to your viewers.
So, first off, regarding the circumstances surrounding Fadiel Adams' arrest, as per your understanding, what led to this?
Well, currently we're not aware of the exact allegations. We're aware that the charges against him is that of fraud and defeating the ends of justice. According to the arrest warrant, these charges emanates from an act that happened in January 2025. To be exact, the 24th of January 2025. So we don't know on what basis these charges have been formulated. We are yet to know that when a formal charge sheet is presented in court.
So, as per your client's belief in terms of what is actually at stake and at play here, how are you seeing these events as they unfold?
Well, Mr. Adams has been trying to engage with the police. He went as far as to obtain an order by the Western Cape High Court, which was granted on Monday, where they ordered that he must be provided with a copy of the warrant for his arrest and any documents that warrant was based on. We've obtained the warrant recently, but we do not have the documents which was used to obtain that warrant.
So, in terms of the warrant of arrest, that did exist because yesterday when the arrest was taking place, there were people asking for that. So, that has been established.
Yes, absolutely. So when Mr. Adams was arrested, he wasn't presented with this warrant. He requested, and that's the main purpose behind it. Mr. Adams wrote about 3 weeks ago, he sent emails to General Mutanazi and Minister of Police requesting them to provide him with any arrest warrant or if there's any arrest pending, that they provide such information to him and he will comply by the law. Unfortunately, he hasn't had a response from them. And that prompted the Western Cape High Court application. The difficulty that Mr. Adams had is where do you report, which police station, what do you do in that regard? So there was attempts made from Mr. Adams as far as 3 weeks ago to deal with these issues.
So as things stand now, as you say, you are still awaiting clarity, but speaking to the police yesterday, they indicated that Mr. Adams would be charged with fraud and defeating the ends of justice. So your understanding of that, because it pertains apparently to the Sindiso Makatqa murder case and Mr. Adams's involvement in visiting one of the convicted persons in that case.
Well, currently, as it stands, we will be speculating around those charges, but that is what has been broadly publicized that these charges relates to. Be that as it may, Mr. Adams' submission is that he at no stage committed any crime of fraud. There was no misrepresentation from his side. And as far as defeating the ends of justice, Mr. Adams' instructions to us is that he's always, as a member of parliament, try to adhere to our constitution and he's a promoter of justice, actually. His fear is that being a whistleblower and someone that uncovers the truth that has prompted this arrest, and that's why there's also safety concerns from his family and as well as from his political party with regards to this matter.
But, you know, what is that based on? Because we heard there during his arrest that he was saying he is going to be tortured, he's going to be waterboarded and things like that. Why does he believe that that would even arise?
Well, Mr. Adams has been informed that these things will happen. In fact, he indicated that he would be kidnapped, and I think the basis for his submission on that is that even now, as we're sitting here, we don't know where he is. We have a team in Durban. They are awaiting his arrival on that side at various police stations because we are not aware where Mr. Adams is currently. We know he's in transit in a police van as he was taken from his parliamentary home yesterday. and we don't know where he is exactly. So I think he based his submission on that.
So, Mr. Hendricks, just to get this clearly, are you saying, as his attorney, since his arrest, you've not been in contact with him? Because if you say you don't know where he is, what does that mean?
Absolutely. So a team of our firm is currently in KZN. They've attended various police stations. He has not arrived yet. So Mr. Adams was taken down to KZN in the back of a police van. And we don't know where exactly they are, what's the location. We are trying to liaise with the police on that side to give us his whereabouts.
So following on from that, the next question is, of course, when is he expected to appear in court, and which court would that be?
Well, the Criminal Procedure Act allows for someone to appear within 48 hours after he's been charged. I would assume that he has not formally been charged. He's been provided with a SAP 14A. That is his notice of rights in terms of the Constitution. However, he must still be processed in respect of the case docket, where they formally warn him of the charges against him, the merits of the matter, and also ask him if he wants to provide him with a warning statement. And then only he will be taken to court. So that process must still be followed, and after that, he will be taken to court. So experience tells me that unless they can do that very quickly this morning, he will be appearing tomorrow.
So just going back to this charge of defeating the ends of justice, are you able to just give the public any sort of clarity with regard to why Mr. Adams, according to the police, he was in contact with the person who's been convicted of the murder of Sindiso Makatra? Why was Mr. Adams in contact with said person?
Well, Mr. Adams was contacted in order to attend the prison, and upon request he attended. And there were various correctional officials and other formal officials present when this visit happened. So according to Mr. Adams, there was no defeating the ends of justice. In fact, visiting a sentenced prisoner, unless this person is under oath in the matter or in court, it is nothing illegal about that.
So as things stand right now, procedurally, are you satisfied that the law is unfolded in a manner in which it should, or is there something there that you will be protesting and bringing any sort of application against?
Absolutely. I think that the issue that we have is that Mr. Adams, on various platforms, he indicated that he will surrender himself. However, the question was, where do I surrender myself? What's the charges? What do I need to face? Any person, in terms of our Constitution, has a right to a fair trial, which includes to be informed of the charges against you. And I think that was what he was seeking. And arrest in terms of the J50 warrant is the last resort. It's one of the means to secure someone's attendance at trial or at court, but they could have requested him formally to attend a police station and be formally charged.
And you said you don't know where your client is, but what are the next legal steps for you as his representative?
Well, we would be approaching the court on an urgent basis, the High Court, should we not get the necessary relief during the course of the morning. He has a right to legal representations in terms of the rights that he's been warned. He has a right to be informed of the charges against him. These rights, unless the police complies, these rights will be challenged in the formal court of law, as well as his arrest and further detention, because Mr. Adams he's presented himself even at the commission. He's not a flight risk. He's a member of parliament. What would be the need to arrest him in the manner that he was arrested? There is no need for that.
Well, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks so much, Bruce Hendricks, a lawyer for National Coloured Congress leader and Member of Parliament Fadiel Adams, speaking about Adams' arrest over alleged interference in the Sindiso Makatra murder probe. And of course, he indicates that he doesn't know where his client is. And of course, we'll try and follow up. He is expected to appear in court tomorrow.